Hello, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show a texture pack I've already shown before on this channel, but I'm doing it again because if you go and look on the video, the quality is aids in the audio and video. So I'm doing it again to actually show the mod, which is the Minecraft visual enchantments. So this mod basically makes it so you can see what enchantments you have on your tool without hovering over it or without the effect. So it changes all the items you can see here and here, obviously. Not the compass and shit like that, but most of the items it does change the visual of. And you can already see like some books have visuals, so you can easier see what they are and what they do just by seeing them in here. So I'm going to start off by showcasing tools, or the normal sword, pickaxe, axe, shovel, and hoe you would use in game. So you have here all the enchantments. So let's start off by showcasing Curse of Vanishing. It basically removes a bit of every tool. Same with the sword. And Unbreaking, which adds like obsidian piece, I guess, or something. I guess it's supposed to be on the handle. And Mending, which adds like a green little glowy ball on each one of them. Silk Touch, which makes these just look like they have diamond bits. Efficiency, which looks like they have redstone for some reason. Fortune, which is gold. And Sharpness on the axe, which is like a blue ball. You also have Sharpness on the sword, of course. Bane of Arthropods, which makes it like drip or something, I don't know. Sweeping Edge, which makes it a bit bigger. You can see it here compared to the actual sword. It's a bit just longer. Fire Aspect, which I love because it's like animated fire. Don't know why it's blue though. Knockback 2, which makes it like long, or like, no, not long, but like small and like thin. Looting, which makes it like weird shapely, I don't know why. Smite, which makes the handle black. And here I have just combined some simple enchantments with the tools just to show that they do stack. They don't just show one, they do stack all the enchantments you have. Anyway, let's move on from the pickaxe and stuff. And oh yeah, you also see them when you actually hold the weapon. So it actually looks pretty cool when you walk around and stuff. So, moving on to the armor. We have the simple... this I call universal enchantments because it's enchantment that goes on every single armor piece. So Thorns adds cactus. Curse of Binding adds like gold dripping down out of the armor. Curse of Vanishing, which makes a bit of it vanish. Mending, the same glow effect. Unbreaking, I feel like they could have done a bit more with this. Fire Protection, which I really think is cool. Protection, which is like, I guess, just a bit reinforced armor, which makes sense. Projectile Protection, which it adds like wooden stuff to a netherite chestplate and netherite armor. Like, why would you need wood on your stuff? Also Blast Protection, why would you need like steel on your armor when you have like the strongest metal? These also do stack, but I just didn't showcase because it would have taken a lot of space in this chest and stuff like that. So here I have like other armor. So you notice in this chest there are just the normal upgrades, right? But you're thinking like, well, the helmet and boots have separate enchantments, and here are them. So you also have the turtle shell here, which I'm going to talk about later. So first you have the netherite boots, which you have depth strider, which makes them like, I don't really know how you describe that. Soul speed, which you have like things on your feet. Feather falling gives you wings, and Frostwalker makes them frost and water, I guess. And then helmet, you have Aqua Infinity, which makes it like a snorkel and goggles, and the respiration, which makes it into a like diving helmet. And the turtle shell has a lot of upgrades. I really like the unbreaking visuals because it like changes the whole color of it too. Mending, decent. Curse of binding, curse of vanishing, pretty standard. Also protect all the protections, pretty standard. The thorns one look very cool. And the Aqua Infinity I think is a solid second place in coolness. And respiration. Don't know why I would need respiration on a turtle shell, like you need to breathe more, but moving on to the utility tools, I guess I should call this. It's basically fishing rod, shears, and flint and steel. So flint and steel didn't actually have a mending one. It did in the other version, but I don't think it works on this version yet. On 1.18 version of the texture pack, but hopefully we get it later. You have unbreaking, of course, which makes it like a bit blacker on the actual steel part, I guess. And Curse of Vanishing, standard. Curse of Vanishing and Unbreaking is pretty standard on all of these, actually. Same with the Mending, it just adds like a bit of glow. Look of the Sea adds like a carrot or something in the back there. And Lure gives it like, I guess it's a clock. I don't really know. But yeah, these are just standard. And then moving on to the, I guess, other utility things. I didn't have them here because it didn't have enough space, so I just did 2 categories. So here you will find the shield, bow, crossbow, trident, and the elytra. So starting off with the shield, you'll notice that these aren't all the enchantments you can't get on the shield. It's the same with on these other things too. These are not obviously all the enchantments you can get, because some actually don't even have appearances. I don't know why, but they don't. Same with Elytra, no protection here really. No power and punch on the crossbow. So yeah. Shield, I like the bit of glow. It looks very good when you have the unbreaking and the mending. I should have shown it, but just trust me, it looks so good. And then you have bow, you have mending, curse of vanishing, unbreaking, power, punch, flame, and infinity. Infinity I like, and I don't. I feel like they could have done some weird shit like they did with the wings on the boots with feather falling, but I don't know. Mending just replaces the string, same with the bow. Curse of vanishing, pretty standard. Curse of vanishing and mending is pretty standard in all of these, really. Breaking too, pretty standard. Quick charge, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Some kind of motor, I guess, that automatically charges. Multi-shot adds 3 rings or something like that to show that it can shoot 3. Piercing, just, I guess, a stronger arrow or something. Trident, you have mending, curse of vanishing, and breaking, of course. But then you have Riptide. I feel like also they could have done a bit more with the actual thing. Loyalty, it's pretty cool. It has like a string. You can't see the string when you throw, but obviously you still have the string there. Impaling makes it a bit bigger again. We can compare it. Same, it just does the sharpness. Channeling, I actually forgot what this enchantment does, but it's golden, I guess. And then the elytra, you have the breaking elytra, and you had the mending elytra on this too. It's the same with the flint and steel. You had it glowing around. They removed it or just haven't added it yet, but it doesn't really matter. I think this elytra looks great. Like, look at this, man. This should be the standard look for the elytra, man. It looks so good, I feel like. But yeah, that was, I guess, the better version of this video, with graphics, so you can actually see the actual enchantments, unless instead of like 4 pixels showing on the screen, and you can actually hear me. That's great. Anyways, bye. I said bye. Oh shit.